it's not Sunday no more. It's Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
They may not wear a three-piece anymore, but they got a dashiki on and a kufi and some tassels.
Mm-hmm.
They don't say family or praise the Lord anymore. They say praise Yah.
Mm-hmm.
Or you ain't family no more. You're mishpachah. All this stuff. And I'm not saying those things are bad, but what I'm saying is we have to also be sure, because there's some out here who are turning that into just another religion. It's another golden calf. The things they're doing are not. It looks good on the outside, but once you peek beneath the surface, you're just seeing the same old stuff. Mm-hmm. They just got to. It's the same old song, just a different. It's the same old dance, just a different song.
Right. It's called Hebrew Christianity.
But see, they don't see it that way. They may be, oh no, see, I'm doing no. See, following instructions means that you follow it. He didn't come to give us a religion. Let me make that simple for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is about relationship. But first of all, it's between you and the Father, but then it's vertical too. See, it's horizontal. Because a lot of times we always see Christianity teaches you, again, I'm going to Christianity because most of us come from there. It teaches us this vertical relationship. You and God. That's what they say in Christianity. It's just me and God. Vicky Wine is saying, as long as I got King Jesus, I don't need nobody else. They have all this going on, and they're going up and down, and that's the extent of it. But then the problem is that it's also a horizontal relationship. How you treat each other, how you get along with each other, the type of heart you have towards each other. He tells you this plainly. He said that the first thing you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to love Yahweh, your Elohim, with all your heart, all your mind, and all your strength. And then it says you're supposed to love your neighbor as you love yourself. And on these two things, hang or suspend, uphold all the law and the prophets. So we got to get our love life right. And I'm not talking about with an R&B slow song at night. I mean, we got to get our love life together, where we're actually walking out this thing and we're not doing it with a form of godliness, that we're not just up here just doing things because it seems right. And all we did is took the calf from the old system and brought it over. Remember in Leviticus 18, he told them, don't do the things you did in the land of Mizraim, the land of bondages. Mm-hmm. It doesn't say land of bondage. People always want to say Egypt is a land of bondage. It didn't say that. It's called Mizraim, and it means the land of bondages. So bondage, they were bound every way you can be bound. It wasn't just their bodies. It was their minds. It was their ruach. It was their emotions. Everything about them screamed Egypt. That's what they had. And as we cross over from those old systems, everybody who's in the Israelite community I met is not everybody is from Christianity, but most are. So a lot of what we've seen is people trying to bring the old with the new and make it into something and try and bring that in and make it work. That's not how the Most High is operating. We must walk it out. We must walk the instructions out. We must live by the instructions, and we must be a mirror of the things we talk about. Mm-hmm. See, that's the hypocrisy. He said, don't be like them. What was that, Matthew 23? He said that the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. He said, do what they do, but don't do what they say, but don't do like they do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And we spend so much time looking at our mores and Zakenes and all these people with all these titles and all this whatever, and you following behind these people just like you did Pastor.
Yep. Four-star generals and apostle this and bishop this and
titles,
and all labels. You know what I'm saying? Even Tzadakia, that was what I forgot the name of it, but it was a general One West. He called himself
Yashar?
Tzadakia.
Okay.
Out of Brooklyn, New York, that was originally One West.
Was it from ISUPK or something like that, or IUIC?
All the other camps derived. They.
Oh no, you talk. Well, I think. Oh, you talk. Oh, now you talk about like back to the Commandment Keepers and the people who started REI One West. Okay.
Yeah. Alba Givens and Aria and Moshe. Yeah. So. you know, you had that brother Tazadakia call himself the Comforter, the Holy Spirit.
Wow.
Yeah. So now, you know what I'm saying? You got brothers elevating themselves and Israel falling for it like seals.
Right.
You know what I'm
like
saying?
they follow Bishop Nathaniel in IUIC.
Come on now. You know what I'm saying? The image that they have as you know what I'm saying, the Most High, that's the image of him.
Yep.
The guy that did the graphic of that, yeah, he admitted that was Nathaniel. You know what I'm saying? So you know, we got brothers and sisters, man, exalting themselves. I know a sister that, you know what I'm saying, I just got to say this. You know what I'm saying? She teaching on the Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? As if she's a pastor. I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? That's out of order. You know, if you're not making it clear and plain, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just only doing this for women. But if you just actually saying that I'm going to teach on the Sabbath and I'm leaving it open, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? We got people that's out of order. And the Most High is not of God that is out of order. He's in order. And that's what we need to stop falling hook, line, and sinker about. So many of us, we get caught up in emotions. That's one thing about black people that is a detriment. We are emotional people. If you have a good tongue, if you talk well, if you eloquent, we'll fall for it every time.
Yeah, people call it anointed.
Right, they call it anointed. But you know what? Even the devil can bring you some fire, you know, preachers that are set up by him.
Sure can.
That is going to knock your socks off with words and the energy that it brings. But guess what? It's all of Satan. And that's why so many of us are falling, and that's why so many of us gonna fall head first into the lake of fire. Remember that SPIC commercial where they fall head first backwards into the swimming pool. Y'all remember that? Y'all might.
No, it sounds painful though.
Yeah, y'all may be too look young, but it used to be a commercial with an iced tea commercial where they used to dive head first into the swimming pool. And that's what a lot of black folks gonna do, Israelites, by blood. They're gonna fall head first into the lake of fire because we'll fall for some idiocracy or some, you know what I'm saying, demonic advised dogma. And that's what our fall is going to come about. Because guess what? You got Christmas trees in churches right now.
Oh yeah, they get that big decorated penis up in there. Yep.
Yeah, you got churches who do what? Trunk or treat, a treat or trunk, whatever the case may be.
Same thing.
You know what I'm saying? You got churches who will celebrate Easter with bunnies and have Easter egg hunts, on church grounds.
Look, really,
you worshiping Ishtar, the goddess of fertility.
Yep.
Who is actually herself Semiramis, the wife of Nimrod, you know.
That's right.
Right.
You notice most of the holidays, most of them lead back to fertility rites.
Yep.
Right.
They all tie in and they constantly going back to it. And
check this out, Ronnie. Rodney,
Go
check
ahead.
this out. Not to cut you off. I gotta say this because I'm old and I will forget. But shut up. But anyway,
Watch us forget.
right. Be quiet, Stasha. But you know what? Realize this. Every holiday that comes about is right next to a holy day.
Yep.
That's in the Bible. Y'all realize that?
Yeah.
They do that on purpose.
He's a master imitator, duplicator,
Yep.
wannabe.
Yep.
Yep. You know, if people, you know, I remember a couple of years ago, I was catching a lot of flack from Christians I knew, and I used to go on a program and just, you know, be on there as one of the people on the panel. I caught a lot of flack for bringing out Christmas because I'm telling you, the tree is a giant erection. I'm telling you that the mistletoe, that's disgusting. You know, talking about all of what it is, the garland on the tree, what all that stuff stands for. And, you know, and then you get presents and you put them underneath the tree. And then you start showing them that Christians, the celebration of Saturnalia or Christmas as you have it, all these things preceded Mashiach being here. And more recently, I even conceded to somebody. I said, you know what? Jesus may be the reason for the season, but the Mashiach is not.
Come on, boy. Come on.
So I used to always be talking about, no, it ain't about, I'll let you have Christmas and it's about Jesus. But it's not about the Messiah written of in the Bible, because you're dealing with things that have nothing to do with the Bible. And the very people who keep these things won't keep a holy day. They don't keep Moedim, but they will go broke out here buying gifts for children. They out here maxing out their credit cards right now. They out here just making world star hip hop videos because people see you acting up in the store fighting over a toy. You get all these things going on. You know, I was at Walmart today. People in there frenzy and they just running around trying to buy things and clearing out the shelves just to being broke to buy all this stuff for people. And you say it's because you love God that you're keeping these holidays, but you won't keep a Moedim. You won't do Passover. You don't do any of that.
And don't forget Black Friday when they running people over to get stuff. Knocking people down, knocking them upside the head.
Oh, yeah.
Christians.
But I remember they had videos on YouTube. People just post videos of people just wilding out in the store.
Yeah.
They out there, people in fist fights, choking each other out in Target. It's crazy. I'm like, dang.
Too.
Yeah. You think they're giving it away. And if you don't get it now, you're just going to lose out. Yeah, like the Hunger Games here. This is crazy.
You said the Hunger?
Yeah.
Worthless junk.
Right.
Yeah.
I know that's right. But look, I want to kind of change it up a little bit. And this is kind of like secular, but we talk about everything, as y'all know, on Chop It Up Fridays. Everything is on the table. So I had some more peas. That's right.
Who said that?
That's Sasha.
Okay.
I ain't say nothing now. But I appreciate it though.
But so this past week, and I don't know if anybody follows football a little bit here, but